The Allagash Abductions refer to a claimed UFO abduction involving 4 young men in Maine in 1976, which has since become one of the more detailed and studied cases in UFOlogy. This incident not only captures the essence of the abduction narrative, but also includes elements of shared experiences and physical evidence. The story of the Allagash Abductions have been examined through various lenses, from psychological to paranormal, and continues to be a point of fascination for those interested in extraterrestrial encounters. On August 20th, 1976, on the Allagash Wilderness Waterway in Maine, Jim Weiner, Jack Weiner, who is Jim's twin brother, Chuck Rack, and Charlie Foltz, all were art students and friends who decided to go on a camping and fishing trip. While fishing at Eagle Lake, the group decided to light a signal flare due to their lack of success in catching fish. As night fell, they noticed a bright light approaching their location. Initially, they thought it might be a plane or a helicopter, but its behavior soon proved otherwise. The object, described as a glowing sphere or disc, hovered over the lake, reflecting on the water. It then began to perform maneuvers that no conventional aircraft could, including sudden stops and changes in direction. Each of the men later recalled, under hypnosis, being taken aboard this craft. They described typical abduction elements, like being examined by small, gray beings with large heads and black eyes. The exams involved what seemed like invasive procedures, focusing on reproductive organs and brain scanning. Remarkably, all 4 provided similar descriptions of the interior of the UFO, the beings, and the procedures, which lent some credibility to their shared experience. After the sighting of the UFO, there was a time gap of about 2 hours that none of them could account for. This missing time is a common theme in abduction stories. The men initially kept their experience to themselves, only later discussing it amongst each other. The fear of ridicule and the trauma of the experience delayed their public discourse. In 1988, 12 years after the incident, the group underwent hypnotic regression with Dr. Anthony Constano, a psychologist specializing in such cases. These sessions brought forth detailed descriptions of their abduction. Some skeptics argue that the shared experience could be explained by a phenomena known as confabulation under hypnosis, where individuals construct detailed narratives from fragmented or non-existent memories. The influence of popular culture on their retellings cannot be discounted. Unlike many abduction cases, the Allagash incident claims some form of physical evidence. There were other reports of unusual aerial phenomena in the region at that time. Although none directly corroborated their abduction, the abductees passed polygraph tests, suggesting they believed in their experiences, though this is not conclusive evidence of abduction itself. Within UFO research circles, the Allagash abductions are often cited due to the multiple witnesses and consistency of the narrative. Books, documentaries, and articles have extensively covered the case, with some researchers believing it supports the idea of ongoing alien abductions. The case has been the subject of a book by Raymond E. Fowler, who has detailed the events with interviews and analysis. It has also inspired episodes in UFO-related TV shows. The incident contributes to a broader discourse on alien abductions, influencing how such stories are perceived, discussed, and sometimes believed or dismissed by the public. The Allagash abductions stand as a compelling narrative in the study of UFO encounters, blending elements of personal testimony, psychological exploration, and the quest for physical evidence. While skeptics and believers continue to debate the authenticity of such events, the case highlights several key aspects of abduction lore: the shared experience, the use of hypnosis to recover memories, and the psychological impact on those claiming to have been abducted. Whether viewed through the lens of science, psychology, or the paranormal, the Allagash incident underscores humanity's enduring fascination with the unknown and our struggle to understand experiences that challenge our perceptions of reality.